Let's wrap up. I want to ask you about this story as well. Back to agriculture. You've appointed a four-person panel to consult with farmers on your commitment, your government's commitment to phase out live sheep exports. What do you want to hear from that panel? And is there any chance the government might shift its position or change its view when it comes to scrapping the live sheep export markets?
Yeah, look, I've been very clear from day one in the job, Kieran, that it's my intention to honour the election commitment that we made, not just at this election, but the previous election as well, that a Labor government would phase out live sheep exports. There is widespread concern in the Australian community around the animal welfare issues associated with this trade that go back a significant period of time. But what we also said is that we do want to consult the wider community and particularly farming communities about how and when we should implement this commitment. We haven't made any decisions about the time period that will be implemented. We haven't made any decisions about how it will be implemented, what kind of support will be provided to the industry, and that's why we've appointed that panel to undertake consultation. They've so far been travelling around regional WA because these days Western Australia is the only state in the country that does export sheep, live sheep by sea. It's ended in every other state in the country, and it's actually a relatively small part of Western Australia's agricultural production as well. These days, live sheep exports are less than 1% of Western Australia's agricultural exports. And it's only around 10 or 15% of sheep in WA that are turned off and taken for live export. But we know that it will still have a significant impact on some communities and many farmers, and that's why we want to respectfully consult people about how and when we implement the commitment.